Hi everyone, welcome to Three Kids in a Home. I am Tiffany and today we are fall decorating in the dining room. Now if you haven't already seen part 1 of my series where I did the entryway, make sure you go check that video out, and if you like what you see as well as other home decor, cleaning and organization inspiration, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to go ahead and deep clean my windowsills. I like to give my windows a deep clean at least once every season, if not more. It's so easy for dirt and dust and pollen to just build up in these sills. And since my family has allergies, this is just another step that I take to help reduce that for them. So what I'm doing is just spraying it with a degreaser, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this window screen out so that I can get into the nooks and crannies a little better. Next, I'm just taking the Windex, spraying my windows down, and wiping it with a paper towel. As I said, I do clean my windows pretty regularly, so I don't need to use anything heavy like a squeegee or anything like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean my windows from the outside. This is another reason why I popped that window screen out, because it's the only way that I can have access to the outside window. Now that I've got my windows nice and clean, I'm going to go ahead and pop that window screen back in, and I repeated the same process for the other window as well. Next, I'm going to spray my trim down with a degreaser and wipe it with a warm soapy paper towel. You'll see me do this pretty regularly, as this is just another step that I take to help reduce allergens in our home, and it also helps to keep the walls nice and clean. Once I've got my walls clean, I'm just going over them with a dryer sheet. This is a neat trick that I saw on Pinterest that does help to repel dust off of the trim. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to go ahead and clear my table off. As you can see, these are the pieces that I had going on for my spring and summer vibe. I really loved it. It was calm, it was peaceful, it was serene, and I really loved all of the shades of blue and the creams that I had going on. So I am going to miss this look. However, we got to get ready for fall. Next, I'm going to clear off my wine bar area because I will be adding some fall touches here as well. If you want to see how I created this dry bar look, I'll leave a link at the end of the video for you to check that out. Moving on back to the table, I'm going to spray it with Windex to get this glass nice and clean. Not only do I clean the top, but I also clean the bottom as well. My kids love to play hide and seek, and hiding under the table is one of their favorite spots, so there's always lots of fingerprint smudges. Next, I'm going to use this wood cleaner by Method to spray the wood areas on my table down. It does have a wonderful almond scent, so it really does make the room smell good, and it does a great job with getting that wood clean. So here on the table, you can see there are marker marks from when my child was homeschooling during the beginning of the pandemic. So I'm just going to take this Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and see if I can get these marks off. I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser for everything. I use it for my walls, I use it for my chairs. Basically, I use it for anything that my kids can find a way to mark up. So I'm just going to see if this works. Alright, so it did take a little bit of elbow grease, but as you can see, the marker marks are gone, so that is another win for Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So now I'm just going to go ahead and finish wiping down my chairs with the wood cleaner. And I'm just using the same wood cleaner to wipe the top of my wine bar area down as well. Next, I'm going to remove these pictures as I will be going with a different look for the fall and winter. And next, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum these floors. I do love this little stick vacuum that I picked up from Walmart last year. It's so convenient. I can use it as a handheld vacuum or as a floor vacuum. It also comes with these different attachments so it can fit whatever my needs are. I'm using a Swiffer mop, but it actually has Bona hardwood floor cleaner in it. Bona is the only thing that I found that can get my floors nice and clean, so you'll see me using this pretty regularly. Next, I'm going to hang these pictures that I picked up from Kirkland's. I did get 3 of them, but I'm going to hang them in 3 different directions. So if you've watched any of my videos, you'll see that there's a few different methods that I use to hang my pictures. For today, I'm simply going to take my leveler and measure the back of the picture, the length that I need to hang it. I'm going to then take my level and mark the distance out on the wall, and then simply hang the picture. Very simple, very easy. these Hercules hooks that I use to hang my pictures. I've had them for years and years and years, and I don't even know if they make them anymore. But I really do like them because they leave very small holes and they are very strong when it comes to holding up pictures. So I've just been recycling them over the past few years. In the fall and winter, I do incorporate a lot more golds into my decor. So I really like the simple look that these pictures brought to the space, but I am going to circle back and add a little bit more warmth to it, so stick around. So I'm just giving my dishes a nice wash and rinse before I place them in the dining room. Some are new, some are stored, but either way, they get washed. So now it's time for the fun part, time to set the table. So I have this sunflower placemat that I picked up from the At Home store this year, so it's new. But I also have these copper placemats that I used in my decor last year. I got them from Hobby Lobby, and my 7-year-old daughter had this wonderful idea to actually layer the placemats on top of each other. So shout out to her because it looks gorgeous. I ordered these white plates from Amazon a few years ago in a set of 6, and I really love white plates because you can mix them up and do so many different things with them. These pumpkin plates are new this year. I ordered them from Kirkland's, and it's fun, but it's still simple and elegant. These napkins were used last year in my fall decor, and they came from Amazon. So what I'm going to do is just fold these into about 6 folds. I'm going to take these napkin rings that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, and I'm simply going to slide the napkin through that ring, and then I'm going to fold the ends under the plate. And so this is what it looks like so far, and I really love it. Nice, clean, and fun. So this is what the table looks like so far. I've created a warm, simple, but fun look. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add some more decor to this space. I have this garland that I bought from Ross this year, and I like it because it does add some more of that warmth that I like to this space. So I'm just playing with it. I'm going to fluff out those leaves and kind of bend it into the shape that I need it for this table. I'm going to revisit this garland a little bit later just because I still don't have it in the shape that I want, but I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the decor on the table and then fill the garland in around that. This beautiful vase is a new addition this year. It came from Kirkland, so I'm just going to add that to the center of the table. I believe these stems also came from Kirkland's, and I thought it would really go well with my napkins, so I'm going to go ahead and add these to the vase. I do just fold my stems instead of cutting them because I do recycle and use them over and over again, so this is a good way that I can get different heights without ruining them. I'm going to add this cute little tiered pumpkin that I picked up while I was buying my vase from Kirkland's. I saw it and I thought that would be really cute on my table. So I'm just going to add it to the space because I like to add different heights when I'm creating spaces. Next, I'm going to add these cute little acorn and pumpkin figurines. I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, but it's just a nice little fun layer to add to the space. So I finally got the garland into the shape that I want. I essentially just tucked the ends of it underneath the plate, and I like how everything is coming together so far. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Next, I'm going to add this cute little throw pillow that I found from the At Home store. I really love the golds in it so it can blend together the colors that are already in the room. Next, I'm going to add in this table runner that I used on my dining table last year. I believe I picked it up from the At Home store, so I'm just going to switch it over to this area this year. I found this cute ginger jar from Kirkland's this year, and I really love the texture, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to this space. These flowers came from Michael's, and I'm removing them from their stems because I want to be able to create a full look when placing them in this jar. To add in another layer, I'm going to place these stems that I got from Michael's in the center. This will just give it some more height and character. I'm going to add in this leaf dish that I used in my decor last year. I found this at Hobby Lobby, and then this sign that says fall is my favorite came from Ross. make this space a little bit more fun, I'm just going to scatter these leaves all across the top. I've had these leaves for a few years, but I believe I picked them up from Hobby Lobby. Next, I'm just going to add in these champagne colored wine glasses that I've had for a few years. I bought them from the At Home store, and I really just love the fun warmth that it brings to the table. So for now, the dining room is pretty much done. I am going to add a few more things to the back wall. But moving on, in my hallway, I'm just going to switch this picture out. This picture is used in my spring and summer decor, but for the colder months, I do want to add some warmth. So this picture I picked up from the At Home store, and I really love the browns and the golds that it has in it. So here is the picture all hung up in the hallway, and I am finished with my dining room decor, so stay tuned for the final look.